Hi everyone, it's Rita. I have the Akashic Records of Humanity opened, and this idea was sort of bubbling forth on this sense of what is truth, because a lot of people want to seek truth. So I was just asking, what do we need to know? What's the nugget from the Akash of humanity around truth? Truth seeking has a huge energetic connection to you. So when you seek truth, part of what's going to come forward in that truth are things that are part of your sort of collective experience. So there will be threads from past life that come forward with that. But so, like when COVID was starting and I was hearing all these stories about different things that were very disturbing, I asked my higher guidance, and my higher guidance said, these stories, they said there are threads of truth to them, but that's not where you focus as a creator being, because what we focus on expands. So as you seek truth in your life, know that the ultimate aspect of you as a creator being is to focus on what you want to expand. And truly, the way that you focus on things that you want to expand is to breathe through your heart center and see how it would feel for you when you touch in with your heart with something. It's the sense of feeling into everything, and if it doesn't feel good, it's probably not the onion you want to keep, peeling back. In fact, they're like, throw that rotten onion away and focus more on what you want to create more of in a joyful way that feels really good to you. So what else do we need to know about truth seeking? Like, is there a bad aspect of truth seeking? No, there's not a bad aspect of truth seeking. But most people, when they try to seek out a truth, are doing it from a place of they're not incongruent with whatever they're trying to seek out. And ultimately, they are saying you can get to the bottom of some truths. But truth truly is a vibrational experience. So when you're vibrating at a certain level, you really just want to continue to vibrate or to focus on things that you want to expand. Seeking truth is often just a reflection of a memory, like you're trying to understand yourself more deeply. And in trying to understand yourself more deeply, you are not expanding in the now or in the present moment. And truly, truly what you want, just like when Rita does an Akashic reading, is what you're trying to do is find tools, direction, guidance, so that you can pursue things that fulfill you and make you happy. And then sometimes going into the resonance of things will allow them to expand. So you can go into the resonance of whatever you're feeling and then rise from that place. So in some cases, seeking truth could allow you to do that. Just like for me, one of the truth-seeking things that I kept kind of asking for was information, trying to understand our galactic agreements, because I've been able to channel the Arcturians and You know, I've got a friend who's a Palladian. She's in our film. We started a film called The Revelation of You. She reads and interprets the energy photos that we were taking. And we've been doing a lot of before and after pictures. And we're looking for a production editor that maybe has an international footprint, that is, you know, can take a very metaphysical sort of topic and really embrace it. And they want to have a lot of fun with it. Because there's more filming we can do with the project that we started, with the camera and stuff. Excuse me. Okay, so what else do we need to know about truth seeking? They told me at some point to let you know, I will tell you my galactic truth story that came out, and it did make me question why I was here. You know, like, why are we all here, you know, because it's like way out there in a way, but it's not. And they're like, you'll enjoy the story, the galactic story that I tell you. So maybe we'll do that next time. Anything else about the nugget of wisdom around truth seeking? I think I think it's an interesting topic, and I think that it's one that, as you play with it, you will understand more and more how staying in the present moment and leaning into joy and looking for things that are joyful, you know, how much more beautiful your life will unfold. And if you think about the things that you're seeking out truth about, if they don't feel good, then it's probably a good indicator that you shouldn't spend a lot of time on them. But it is always, always your choice. Anything else? Nope. And then I'll just mention I'm an Akashic record reader and accessor. I have a pretty high channel. I've got the Akash of Humanity open right now because I wanted to ask what would be a nugget of wisdom around this truth, seeking truth. You always know the truth, but the truth is always much higher vibrating than where people focus when they're trying to do kind of truth seeking. So your thing that's happening on your planet is you're really just remembering. So always know that. You always have all the wisdom and knowledge that you need inside of you. And so it just becomes a thing around remembering. So what else? What else? So I studied with Dr. Linda Howe. I did her teaching program, which was a year-long program. She was the first person to get her doctorate in Akashic Studies from Emerson's Theological College. She's amazing. She wrote a book on the accessing the Akash, and then has done books on soul purpose work in the Akash and healing in the records. And I can teach her healing in the records class. I'm certified to do that. So there's a lot of healing, has a lot to do with agreement energy. So when you're in agreement with whatever the place is where you are, it's kind of like the Abraham Hicks scale, emotional guidance scale. When you tap into whatever emotion is that you're feeling at that time, you will rise, you know. And if you're working with a client, you're trying to ignore whatever it is they've got going on because you don't want to expand it, just as long as you connect in with whatever, you know, you find out from them how they're feeling, it'll give them an opportunity to rise. Just know that. You don't have to continue to focus on whatever the discomfort is, but just acknowledging it, coming into agreement, resonance will allow it to change and shift. Much like in somatic work, when you connect in with the energy that you're feeling in the body, you'll often move it, it'll start to move, and your feet will tingle or your hands will tingle, and that's energy leaving your, trapped energy sort of leaving your body. So it's all sort of in that whole same vein, because you're energy, and that's what we explore in the film, The Revelation of You. Jesus likes to tell me we're like, you know, 90% energy or more. And so just know that what you see is a small fraction of what you are and what you can access. So talk to your angels, talk to your guides, have coffee or, you know, whatever, you know, with someone who's passed. Really invite them into your world, and know that you're being loved and supported always. All right, blessings and love to you. Take care. And I am doing readings, so you can check out my page on doing an Akashic reading. They're currently $175 for 60 minutes. They're normally $222, and but I've got them at that price right now. Okay, thank you.